Hey everyone, welcome back to the Steinsgate playthrough. So in the previous episode, they actually thought of sending memories to the past instead of D-mails. So let's see how that goes. It seems like a strange coincidence that cell phones would be the medium of time travel, but really, could it have been anything else? These days, people wear their phones like a second skin. No other medium could reliably deliver the memories to their intended target. The more I think about it, the more I realize that this was meant to be. Yeah, too many coincidences, like the one that Kurisu is actually in this, a specialist, an expert in this kind of stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna listen to this. I whip out my phone and place it to my ear. It's me. Everything is falling into place. The plan can now proceed to the final stage. I'm talking about Operation Verdandi, of course. What is that? How do I trigger it? Whatever the hell that means. Nope. Whatever. Christina had me fooled. I never knew she was capable of this. It must have been the choice of Steinsgate that sent her here. Don't worry, I have everything under control. Nothing can stop us now. And say Kongru. I put away my phone and turned to Kurisu. Were you listening? Good. Commence preparations for Operation Verdandi. First, explain what that is. We're going to build your time leap machine, Christina. And you'd better not say it can't be done. Not after showing me the way. Well, this is Akihabara. I should be able to find the parts I need. Then it's decided. I'm placing you in charge of this operation. Whatever you need, ask, and it shall be yours. Together we shall complete the first time leap machine in human history. Carissa nods. Her eyes are shining with a fierce, hungry light. As I thought, she's a scientist to the core. Carissa and Aro go home, leaving me with Mayuri. I thought she was hard at work on her costume, but when I look, I find her staring at the wall. Her hands have stopped moving.
Mayuri?
Mayuri? You're not going home? She usually doesn't stay this late. Her parents might be worried. I was thinking about what Ocarine and Christian were talking about earlier. I was trying to figure out what the things you said meant, but it was all so complicated. I didn't get any of it. It's okay. I didn't get most of it. The only thing I get is that something amazing is gonna happen. Hopefully. Indeed, the world is about to change, and we shall be the ones to lead humanity into the future. You're shining, Ocarine. Shining? What does that mean? A terrifying novel? You're shining, Christian too, like two bright stars in the sky. It must be my aura of madness you're sensing. You know, it's been 10 days since Christian joined us. Can I tell you how I've been feeling? Since Christian became a lab mem, it feels like things have really started to happen. Like we are a real lab now, you know? I must admit, her knowledge has been a great asset. Of course, the girl genius would never have joined us if not for the cunning of Hoin Toma. Is it tips? Let me check real quick. Oh god. What did I do? I sigh and walk to the window. I forced skipped it. Damn it. I can't see many stars in the sky. Mayuri, aren't you going to look at the stars? Mary comes up behind me. We lean out the window together. It's only 9 p.m., but Akiba is really still and silent, save for the occasional car trundling by. Back when the lab just started, before Darukun joined, and it was like this a lot, wasn't it? All quiet, just the two of us. Yeah, it was. Daru joined the lab in early May. Before that, he was unwilling to join no matter how I tried to convince him. Then he learned that the lab was just 3 minutes away from Mei Queen Nyang, and suddenly he was all future gadget lab, hell yeah! But for about a month and a half after the lab's founding, it was just me and Mayuri all alone. Can Mayushi stay here? Is it really okay? Mayuri looks at me with uncertainty in her eyes. Don't you dare say something stupid. I mean, Okarin. I meet her gaze firmly, then bop her lightly on the head. Don't be ridiculous. All you need to do is stay. Just stay. Without you, the lab would be a much less friendly place. Thank you. Thank you. For once, you're not a complete asshole. You see how Kurisu and I argue? We can be pretty stubborn and sometimes we don't know when to stop. But when it starts to get out of hand, Mayuri, you're always there with some ditzy, irrelevant comment to break the tension. Okay, that's one way to put it. Are you praising me? Of course I am. Don't worry about a thing. Just know that you two are part of my plan. There we go. Even he can't stand even a minute being nice. Okay, thanks, Okarin. Mayuri smiles in relief. And then her stomach rumbles. No, she's hungry. I'm starving. I'll warm up some canned oden. You want some too? Yeah, heat it up. Coming right up. Soon we are chowing down on piping hot oden. The next day, Mayuri and I go shopping at Radican. We have a list written by Kurisu of parts for the time leap machine. Naturally, I'm paying for everything out of my own pocket. Kurisu and Dara have already started to work on the upgrade. Apparently, the conversion of memories into digital data requires software developed at Kurisu's lab in America. Tips. She can download the software from their dedicated server. I'm looking at the thing that triggers tips. But that's not the only thing we need. I'm not going to give up. There we go. Look, all these chips. Damn. Okay. Vertandi. What the hell is that? The second of the three Norns, sister goddesses of fate. Oh, in Norse mythology. Just like in Greek mythology, I think there are they called Moiras, I think? Sisters of Fate. The three sisters stand the world tree. Yggdrasil, okay, Northern mythology, or Norse mythology. Yggdrasil, whose roots lie in Earth's fountain. Vertandi is the Norn of the present, popularized in Japan by a certain goddess manga. Okay. There's also some kind of brain scanning headgear that we are going to have to make ourselves. Incidentally, I have to pay extra close attention to make sure Mayuri doesn't wander off while we're shopping. If she sees some random store that interests her, she'll literally stop and stare at it for hours. I keep walking, of course, and only later realize that she's not behind me. Then I have to run from store to store looking for her. This must be how parents of small children feel. Anyway, this is nothing new. Mayuri has always been like this. I'm begging you, stick with me. If you get lost in this labyrinth of technology, you'll never escape. Not with your sense of direction. Okay, dokie. I'll be careful. By the way, how is time leaping different from time travel? Did you really hear what I just said about not wandering off? Besides, Curso already explained the difference yesterday. Time travel means your whole body travels through time. The time leap will only send your memories to the past. It's simple. Just memories, no personality or consciousness included, although Curso did mention that there was no way to be sure what might happen to your consciousness. Yep. Oh. Does that mean you can do things with time leaps that you can't do with D-mails? D-mails can only send instructions to the past. The past may change, or it may not. The results are unpredictable and depend on the recipient. And when the past does change, the word line is reconfigured. Everyone loses their old memories. I'm the exception thanks to reading Steiner. With the time leap, on the other hand, you can give your past self not just instructions, but all of the memories you have right now. Or at least, that's the idea. We won't know for sure if it works until the machine is built. So I could send the costume I'm making back to last week? I would love to have another week to prepare for Komima. That might be possible with time travel, but not with time leaping. Say you had a test last week. Now that you know the answers, you could send that knowledge to yourself and ace the test. But you couldn't go back and hand yourself a cheat sheet. So Maishi's mind going into Maishi 1 week ago? Exactly. While this conversation has been going on, I've been steadily purchasing items from Kuriso's shopping list. You can't bring stuff, but you can bring your memories. I get it. But then what about Maishi 1 week ago? Where do her memories go? Good question. I assume they get overwritten. Damn. You mess with that stuff? We haven't tested it though, so there's no way to be sure. She disappears? Your memories right now include your memories from back then. So even if she does disappear, you don't really lose anything. I guess you could say you're just adding your memories from 1 week in the future. Then, if Maishi's memories slip into the Maishi 1 week ago, what happens to Maishi now? Mary is asking some pretty philosophical questions today. But I guess anyone would ask the same. Maishi's memories jump to the past, but my body's still here, right? What happens to me when my memories go bye-bye? You become an empty shell. No, that can't be right. That wouldn't make sense. My assistant's device merely records your memory data. In other words, it's just a backup. Your original memories are still inside you. Nothing inside the brain is lost. You don't become an empty shell. Besides, neither personality nor consciousness is transferred to begin with. Your body shouldn't become an empty shell, and your consciousness shouldn't leap either. No, wait. There's another issue here. Actually, won't you become a new Mayuri? One who received memories from the future 1 week ago. Damn, this is complicated. Like, are we talking this timeline or another timeline? Not that anybody, including me, would be able to tell the difference. Then, does the Maishi who had the normal memories before the time leap get erased by the Maishi who repeated the week with extra memories? This is getting complicated, yeah. That's right, she's erased. In other words, you relive the week. You can do things the same, or you could do something completely different. And you'll keep your own memories of the week that disappeared. Then does that mean? The questions keep coming. She's trying hard to understand in her own ditzy way. So I redo the week, okay. But what if I decide to go to Ikebukuro with my friends instead of coming to the lab today. What happens to the Mayoshi talking with Okarin now? The present would change to match the past, and this conversation would never happen. Oh, and you wouldn't notice the difference, Okarin? Good question. Maybe it already happened and you have no idea. Right, no one would notice. That would be kinda sad. For who? Me? No, for Mayoshi. I don't get what she means. Jude's only thinking about himself. Maybe that's why Christian doesn't want to change the past. She nods to herself with a bright smile. Oh, I just thought of something. Can you time leap into the future? Maybe, but there wouldn't be a point. Ursa and I reached that conclusion yesterday. The memories is sent to override the memories at your destination. If you sent your memories 1 week into the future, then the future you would lose 1 week of memories. The whole point of our time leap machine is to affect past events. We don't need to worry about the future. Besides, you're less likely to reach the future than you are the past. And that's because the future is inherently unpredictable. For example, do you think you'll have the same phone number for all eternity? How should I know? Exactly my point. And remember, pages became obsolete with the advent of cell phones. Similarly, our phones may be replaced by some other device in the future. In order for the time leap to succeed, the target you must have a phone whose number you know. As long as that condition is met, there should never be a problem with setting the destination. The real problem is what inside the phone wave name subject to change is acting as the lifter. Until we figure that out, we can't reproduce the discharge phenomenon at will. The phone wave name subject to change will remain incomplete. On the other hand, if we can figure it out, we'll have an endless source of electrons that, unlike CERNs, needs no tuning. I'm exhilarated. The phone wave name subject to change is evolving by the day. Our invention of the time leap machine will put us slight years ahead of CERN. Time travel will finally become a reality. I can't wait to try it out. My soul yearns for the taste of chaos. Here we go. I barely managed to keep from bursting out in mad laughter. Come to think of it, more than 1 week has passed since we sent the first email, and although there was that strange threatening email, yeah, that doesn't matter, right? There remains no sign of Men in Black coming to haul us away. Oh, jeez. According to Darus, CERN hasn't discovered all hacking either. The next problem is what will happen when we use the time leap machine. In order to compress a human's entire wealth of memory into the requisite 36 bytes, we have to borrow the LHC's black hole. I can't believe that CERN won't notice an unauthorized activation of the LHC. How do we keep them from finding us? We need a plan. Oh, I guess I can go back to grade school, can I? I didn't have a phone back then. Mary's still talking about the time leap. You want to go back to your elementary school days? I know exactly how you feel. If you repeat elementary school with the knowledge you have now, you'll get top grades and have an easy time bending children to your will. Why would you need bending? Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, and I thought maybe I could see Grandma again. I see. I'm afraid that's not possible. Mayuri's grandmother passed away when Mayuri was in elementary school. Yeah, it's too bad, but I guess I don't really need to see her. I still remember her words, her smile, and her wrinkly hand patting my head. So even if I don't see her again, I'm okay. What I really want is to see little Ocarina again. The original one. Back then I was already a scientist without equal, a titan towering above the other children. You can hardly be blamed for desiring to meet the child prodigy who would one day be feared as the great mad scientist Hoin Kyom. Shut up. I don't want to meet Hoin. What's his face? I want to meet Ocarin. I am Hoin Kyoma, always have been, always will be. Maya just doesn't get it, so I disregard her comment. Anyway, there's no point. You haven't matured at all since that time, so nothing would change if you went back to elementary school anyway. This dude... I fucking hate him. Hey, that's not true. Maish is all grown up now. The only thing that's grown is how much he ate. Jesus Christ. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I'm not gonna read that. That's on him. Fucking asshole. That's not true. Maish is a real little woman now. A real woman? I kind of want to hear the details, but she probably doesn't know what she's talking about. Besides, I think Ocarina is the one who hasn't changed since then. Isn't that what I said? I was already a genius, mad scientist when you met me. The shopkeeper shoots me a glare. I would shoot at him something else. I guess this isn't the best place for maniacal laughter. Better get those parts and head back to the lab. Okay. We finish our shopping and come out in front of the station. By the way, Mayuri, have you not been working recently? Working? You mean at Lemoyne? Of course, May Queen Nyan Nyan doesn't exist in the current wholesome Akiba. Komima's coming up, so I'm taking a few days off. Is that like Comic-Con or something? I've got costumes to make. At least she's doing the things she loves doing in this timeline also. How many costumes are you making this year? 3. One for Kaede-chan, one for Fubuki-chan, and then there's one for Luka-chan. Dude, don't even start. I wonder if Lukako is still refusing to wear it. I can hardly blame him. I mean, however cute he looks, he's still a guy. Oh my god! Even with all the changes in the timeline, you are still a fucking asshole, Rintaro. I think you established pretty clear he's not a guy anymore. No, wait. That was before we sent the email. Now Lukako's a girl, I guess. How confusing. It's Maika-san. What? The male demon. I look where Mayuri is pointing and see Moeka squatting by the staircase, staring hard at her cell phone. She looks more tired than the last time I saw her. There are bags under her eyes, and her hair is frayed. The intensity of her expression makes me hesitate to call out to her. She'll probably just ignore me like before. And she will be right to do that. On the other hand, she is lab ma'am. I can't just ignore her. Hey, Finger! Why the long face, eh? I can't. Every word he utters, I can't. Maika-san, what are you doing here? Maika doesn't look up. She mutters something that I can't make out. Hey, are you listening? If you have a problem, the insane mad scientist Hoin Kyoma will gladly assist. But be warned, by the time I'm through, Akiba will be an ocean of blood. Think that's funny? Moika suddenly jerks upright as if poked with an electric prod. She lifts her head and stares at me with wide eyes, then jumps to her feet and walks right up to me. You're all screwed. Rintaro, run. This is the first time I've seen Moeka express such emotion. What is it? What's wrong? She doesn't speak. That hasn't changed. She's about to cry. Fucking asshole. Made another girl cry. Instead, she looks down and starts typing on her phone. Guess I should be ready for a mail. Or a punch in your face. Shining finger, the time machine. What happened to the time machine, Moeka? What do you mean, what happened? Are you still using it? Did you figure out how it works, Moeka? We don't fully understand it yet. We're in the middle of upgrading it. It's amazing this time. We might even be able to time leap. Don't write everything about it. Otherwise, we'll have to expel you from the lab. Wait, I missed it. What's a time leap? Tell me more, Moeka. Okay. Moeka shakes her head violently. Guess she won't write an article. Our hacking of CERN has uncovered a new possibility for the phone wave name search exchange. It's a form of time travel made possible by borrowing CERN's equipment. This discovery will begin a new age of human civilization. No longer will men be slaves to time. Any future you desire can be yours. And history will record that we, the Future Gadget Laboratory, changed the world forever. Ocarine. That was really confusing. You lost my issue. How can you not be moved by my speech? I'm talking about becoming legends here. Moeka bites her lip and types out a mail in irritation. Then she grabs my arm and digs in her fingernails. It hurts. Unhand me. Oh, you don't like when your private space is invaded. Guess what? Guess what? It's not so pleasant. At home. But Moeka does not listen. What is it? What's a time leap, Moeka?
Time leap!
The time leap is a way to send your memories to the past. We found a way to make that possible. Soon we will complete the machine and become the undisputed lord of time. Ocarine came up with the idea and Christian told us how to do it. Darukun's helping and Maishi and Ocarine are shopping. Moeka suddenly releases me. Her eyes are blank, unfocused. She squats down on the spot, just as we found her. She seems entirely drained of energy and will. What's happening to her? Are you okay, Moeka-san? Do you feel sick? Wow, that's amazing. You've made a real breakthrough. Congratulations. When will it be finished, Moeka? I can't be sure. There are still several problems remaining. If they don't give us too much trouble, I guess we'll have it done in a week. On the other hand, we can't do anything until they're solved. Everything is the choice of Steinsgate. I have faith that exists a path to success. And once the door is open, the chaos for which I have so longed shall at last descend upon the earth. Trumpets will sound from the highest heaven, and the final battle, Ragnarok, will begin. Why are you fighting, Ocarine? Common sense? Decency? The organization, of course. Their rule must end once and for all. Oh, don't do anything dangerous, okay? Why does Mayuri insist on worrying about me? Because she doesn't lack empathy like you, fucking asshole. Moeka's lips curve into a smile. Bro, are you okay? She rises to her feet unsteadily, then staggers off into the crowd. It's like she's forgotten about us completely. Mary and I can only watch her go. There's an indescribable aura about her that holds us back. What do you think is wrong with Moeka-san? I've known she was kind of strange ever since I met her, but this? Maybe she's an escaped mental patient or something. Well, you would know. Her. Not that her insanity can possibly compare to mine. At least he's aware. For I desire nothing less than total and absolute chaos. No, Karin is acting weird. Poor Mayashi in a world of mad people. Mayashi is worried. Mayashi looks scared, so I ceased my maniacal laughter a few minutes earlier than planned. It was going on. Afterwards, Mayuri and I go our separate ways. She apparently has to deliver a costume to her friend Fubuki. When I return to the lab with my spoils of war, something surprising, though not too surprising, come to think of it, catches my eye. Oh, Kurisu is on the computer. As soon as she notices I've returned, she quickly closes the window on the screen. Hey, you think you could knock? This isn't your room. Besides, I'd have to be a fool to knock. There could be assassins lying in ambush. Yeah, that. Assassins here? Are you stupid? No, he just doesn't share vital information. There's really someone threatening you. Anyway, Christina, what were you looking at just now, I already know the answer, of course. I caught a glimpse of the screen before she closed it. I was doing research. Looks like she plans to continue this charade. I drop my bags and go to the computer. Stay back! I slip past Kurisu's blocking arms and restore the minimized window. Oh, she's at channel. Got a problem? Hey, what's with that ruffle laughter? Have no fear, Christina, or should I call you at Chandler Chris? Don't call me that. I already knew, that's right. I realized long ago that you were an at Chandler. Okay, I've got mail. Mayuri. Subject, what made me happy today? Oh, Fubuki-chan and Kaede-chan praised me for the cosplay I made them this time. I'm really happy. Oh. Who? You've never mentioned them before. No, we're not gonna reply that. You really like making costumes, huh? What made you so passionate about cosplay anyway? Yeah, let's send that. Let's be nice, because he can't be nice by default, so I have to make him. You can't hide it from me, you reek of its channel corruption. How rude! I make sure to apply light perfume every day. Fool. That's not what I meant. I'm talking about the scent of your soul. My soul? What's that supposed to mean? Explain. Why? So you can learn how to hide it? Shut up! Just explain already. There's nothing to explain. You use that channel memes in conversation. I'd have to be stupid not to notice. Feels bad, man. That's a net channel meme too. Mem or meme? Mem. Mems. Mem. Your soul is tainted with the essence of ad channel. You cannot hide it, not in such close proximity to another who uses ad channel memes in actual conversation. Your soul resonates. Our souls resonate. That's it. It's all Hashida's fault. But it's cute how you try to hide it at channeler Chris. Don't call me that. She glares at me hard. It looks could kill. If looks could kill. It'd be already dead long ago, long dead. She has no sense of humor at all. I should be more careful in the future. But I don't understand. You were raised in America, so how are you so familiar with that channel? Maybe she has Japanese relatives? You can browse that channel from America. Need I say more? Ah, I get it. Living in an English-only environment made you hungry for Japanese. But did you have to resort to that channel? I mean, if you believe the pseudo-intellectuals in the media, browsing that channel is like reading scribbles on the bathroom wall. That's the most interesting stuff. What are you talking about? Sure, it's not the friendliest place, but I couldn't find anywhere that felt more Japanese. Anyway, can I ask a favor? What is it? Carissa turns away and mumbles something, but her voice is so low I can't make it out. If you have something to say, say it. Carissa turns bright red, but her sullen expression doesn't change. Don't tell anyone else about this. What difference does it make? Dara is the most hardcore channeler who ever lived, and Maya is an otaku too. Even I browse that channel regularly. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Just boldly write hobbies browsing ad channel on your resume. Not a chance, you idiot. What? You mean you'd rather post anchors on VIP? What the fuck is that? Tips. Anchor. Oh, okay. To link to a specific post on a message board, usually as a reply. On that channel, this is done by typing symbols, post number. VIP. Newsflash VIP board. Although, okay, news stories. Okay. I hate myself for understanding these words. Well, whatever. If it will help you focus on the time leap machine, I'll keep your secret for now. Besides, it's just a matter of time before you make another mistake and reveal your true colors. You don't have to worry about me. Remember that I represented my entire laboratory when we presented our research, even though there were men twice my age on the project. I'm an expert at dealing with people. I'll have no trouble keeping it a secret. Nulpo. Nulpo. An old ad-channel term, first seen on the programming board in 2003. Nulpo is short for null pointer exception, which is an error seen in the Java programming language. When someone announces nulpo, the correct response is to smack them on the head and say "Ga." I'm not a programmer, but Java scares the hell out of me. Ga. No, she got caught again. Chris's face gets even redder, and then she falls to her hands and knees in defeat. What the fuck? I need to check every time. An ideograph depicting a person on all fours. Okay, like defeat, right? O is the head, R is the arms and torso, and Z is the feet. Typically used to express despair, dejection, or frustration. There's no set way to pronounce it. People may pronounce it at ors, or ors. Just as I thought, a channel is in her blood and bones. She doesn't have a prayer. Receiving email. You've got email. Mighty. Passions best forgotten. Learned why Mary started making costumes. Yes, that's an achievement. Nice. Subject the reason. Let's hear it. You forgot? It all started when you asked for a costume of Kyojiro, the flame user from King of Histories. Remember? I thought it looked great on you, but you only wore it once. Such a waste. You were doing cosplay, Rintaro? You were the first one. Why doesn't he remember that? This is not the original Rintaro. As night fell, we tried to activate the phone wave name subject to change again, but as expected, the discharge did not occur. Yawn. Mayuri is at her sewing machine, putting some finishing touches on the costume. She got back earlier this evening after delivering a different costume to her friend Fubuki-chan. She's been working on this costume ever since. Come to think of it, she usually heads home around 7 or 8, but today she's still hard at work. Mayuri, go home before it gets too late. Your parents will worry. It's okay, I'm gonna stay the night. Really? She's never done that before. Yep. I already told Mom and Dad. Are you staying to work on your costume? It won't be done in time for Komima if I don't. I'm surprised your parents let you stay. Me too. I've met her parents any number of times. They're as ditzy as Mayuri. But still, I don't think they'd appreciate their underage daughter staying overnight in this dirty lab. It must be my overwhelming charisma. No, wait, that makes me sound like a good person. So that can't be it. I'm saying, at least he's aware he's not a good person. Of course, Mayuri's parents are so afraid of my insanity that they sent me their only daughter as a hostage. Reported. Korisa goes out from the development room. She's been tinkering with the phone wave name subject to change, but I guess she was listening. What would you do if I called the cops on you? Great question! Do it! I encourage you. I unleash my right arm on traitors Christina. Yeah, Chunbi or whatever. I told Mom and Dad that Christian would be here. Then they said okay. Wait, so I have to say it too? Yep. Don't you have what to work on the phone wave? Phone wave, Chan. I guess, but I don't relish the thought of spending the night here. At least not with a certain somebody around. Yes. Environment matters, Christina. This is a place of science and research, so you should have no trouble concentrating on your work. Trust the great Hoyin Kyoma. Also, it may surprise you to learn that I have equipped this lab with a system that stimulates brain function. So if you were wondering where my incredible genius comes from, now you know. It's because I sleep in this room every night. The stimulation system of yours, I assume it's been dumping toxic waste in your brain? Yes. You sound like an environmentalist, Dumby. Oh, Maishi knows. You're talking about that, right? Kurisa comes out of the development room to check what Mayuri is pointing at. This air freshener? Akarin said the smell makes you smarter. He bought it at Akibao. When was that? About 6 months ago. It was on sale for 500 yen. I'm starting to think even you don't believe the stuff you say. And besides, this air freshener is empty. Just like Rintaro's brain. Yeah, when I went to buy replacement packs, they had already stopped selling them. Well, whatever. I was planning to stay either way. I'll join you, Mayuri-san. Really? That's great. On one condition, Okabe leaves. That's fair. Me? Leave? I practically live here. This lab was promised to me by Steinsgate. It's the dwelling place of my soul. We girls are staying here overnight, so you filthy boys need to show respect. Your home isn't even far from here, right? Okarin lives close to Maishi in Ikebukuro. I got email. Paris. Subject Komima. Is Maishi okay? Tell her to have fun at Komima for me. I don't think I can go this year, Nyan. I just don't have the energy, Nya. I'm completely burned out. I can hear a voice shouting, "Get up, Joe!" Nya. Someone save me! The world is collapsing, nya. Oh, so many... how many? 3 responses. Replies. That's not like you. Pull yourself together. I need your help finding the IVN 5100. Maybe. What happened? Is the organization attacking? Maybe. You're messing with me again, aren't you? Stop making me worry. What happened? What happened? Is the organization attacking? Send. Mail sent. Why? That's less than 30 minutes by train. Anyway, I'm not going to need your help tonight, so just go home like a good boy, okay? But I refuse. But nobody cares. Get the fuck out of here. What? Are you planning to... you say that to us? Shut up, Mongolian spot. I don't have a Mongolian spot, and when did you see my butt anyway? Just in his dreams. I can't leave 2 young girls here alone. Minors need guardians. From you. They need guardians from you. But Okarin is a minor too. I'll be 20 in less than a year and a half. In other words, Steinsgate have decided that I'm an adult. I'm pretty sure that makes you a minor just like us. I'm Christian. I don't think Okarin would do anything bad. I think he would. I mean, we've been together for more than 10 years and he hasn't... okay. Hasn't me once. But he took you hostage, didn't he? Yep. Actually, I'm still his hostage. We should kick him out of the room. Or out of this timeline. I sigh deeply and place a hand on my forehead. You disappoint me, Christina. This lab is a place of science. We are above such petty concerns as us. If you must speak of these vulgarities, then I'll have to ask you and your Mongolian spot to leave. Okay, that was kind of funny, but still. I'm judging him. Looks like that was enough to convince Kurisu. She gives me a fine gesture and she returns to the development room. Oh, so Christina really have a birthmark on her butt. Call the police. No. After working on the phone with name subject change for about an hour, I head to a convenience store to buy dinner. Daro hasn't shown his face at all today. He must be busy with that part-time job. I still don't know if what he's doing exactly. Probably something that utilizes his super hacker skills. I just hope he steers clear of the law. While working, I skim at channel on my phone. Taito hasn't showed up lately. I think it's been a week since his last appearance. Interesting. I've been reluctant to contact him ever since he called me the Messiah in his last email. That was a grave mistake. That was about the same time he stopped posting. Now at channel's descendants are busy slandering Taito. The majority opinion is that he ran away. I wonder where Taito went. I tried emailing him the other day, but he hasn't replied. His disappearance is especially worrying now that I think he might be Suzuha's dad. She told you that... You showed her John Taito name and she was like, nah, it's not him. Come on. It's so dense, Rintaro. I need to contact him somehow. Just then, a mail arrives. Okay, let's open it and wrap this up. That's the guys that were threatening him. You know too much. Okay, on that note, on that thread, I think we're gonna end it here. So, thank you so much for watching. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!